Cambodia, a country in Southeast Asia, less than half the size of California and twice the size of Scotland, with a population of over 14.8 million, Cambodia is the 70th most populous country in the world, a country whose beautiful view brings at least 2 million international tourists each year. But the sights of Cambodia hide its horrid past and the reason why many Cambodians fled into the United States and their struggles they faced leading to poverty. This is our journey.
With the end of the Vietnam War in 1975, Cambodia experienced major governmental upheavals as the Pol Pot regime and the Khmer Rouge army took over. Pol Pot purged the country of all modern machinery, both in industry and agriculture. Cambodians were forced to work in the fields and food production, and those who opposed were murdered. Family and loved ones became separated. The number of Cambodians dying from hunger, malnutrition, and victims of the Khmer Rouge began to grow, leaving an estimated 1.5 to 2.5 million Cambodians dead. The deaths continued until the 1980s when Cambodia was invaded by Vietnam, freeing Cambodians to immigrate to other nations such as Thailand. Then in the 1980s, the U.S. began accepting Thailand's refugees. Cambodians had resettled in various states, with California having the largest concentration of 70,000. The largest Cambodian community, according to the 1990 census, was Long Beach, California.
What do you remember about being in the Khmer Rouge?
Yes, I remember in the Khmer Rouge, I never forget in my life. They sent me to work on the jungle, have grow the corn, have to clear all the jungle, cut all the tree, the brush, and grow the corn. And one day I got hurt in my feet, and it's weeks later I was falling, and it's really bad. I cannot go to work, and they after that they don't give me the food to eat. So about 24 hours or maybe more than that, and I'm really hungry, and I woke up at the morning, I'm really hungry, and I saw the cow, they eat the corn tree. After they cut the corn, they have the tree, they bring the corn tree for cow to eat, and I saw the corn that left over from the cow, and I took them that corn eat, and then my leader, my leader, they saw me eat, and they come to check. They saw the corn, and I got caught, and they tie me up, my hand in my back, all day long, and after nightfall, they tie me up and let the mosquito bite about maybe I would say 2-3 hours. All my body, I cannot eat everything, just let the mosquito bite.
Based on the 2000 census, an estimated of 241,000 of Cambodians, 56% had less than a high school education. Only 11.1% had earned a bachelor's degree, compared to 17.2% of all Americans, and only 3% with a graduate degree, compared with 10% of Americans. Given these data, Cambodian children are described as being at risk of assimilating into the lowest social and economic segments of the U.S. society.
A case study was done on Cambodian families living in Long Beach, where they observed how the government welfare affected the lives of families. Was revealed that Cambodians were forced to work low-paying, demeaning jobs, as it considered a good fit due to their limited English and lack of employable job skills. However, it was shown that these low-paying jobs didn't provide any form of skills training and was considered a dead end, Comparing employment and manufacturing with Americans at 11.9%, Cambodian Americans are 33.5%.
Cambodian Americans typically occupy low-paying service and manual labor jobs. They have a high rate of unemployment. An estimated 10% of Cambodians in the labor force were unemployed in 1990. Cambodian Americans have settled primarily in urban areas, often in poor communities, and in some areas, Cambodian gangs have developed and feel connected to other poor minorities and alienated from the Anglo upper class. So why are Cambodian Americans in poverty? The first wave of immigrants, known as the 1975 people, left Cambodia before the ending of the Vietnam War. These people were characterized as wealthy business people, students in Western schools, and English-speaking. On the other hand, the 1980s immigrants were agriculturists, rural people suffering atrocities, genocide, and family disruption under the Khmer Rouge and spoke little English. Studies revealed that the second wave experienced the most difficulty in assimilating in the American system. But during the Khmer Rouge, Pol Pot killed many intellectual individuals and rural farmers, thus resulting in the majority of Cambodian refugees being uneducated. Cambodians virtually had no aid from America to immigrate over because the U.S. government initially asserted that they would not get involved with Cambodia due to unwanted international attention and the financial responsibility for rebuilding Cambodia.
When you first came to the United States, did you want to go to school and get an education?
No.
Why not?
Because I have 2 kids and I need money to support them.
Our journey began amid horror and chaos, but we are proud and strong people who will accept the challenges of life and persevere.